Hi everyone, Flo here. In this video series we're going to cover 3 topics to help you prep for success before you begin animating. This video is about choosing your room and your set to animate on, the next will be on lighting, and the third on camera and software options. These tips are by no means the only options out there, but they will put you on the right track to get you started rapidly and easily as we cover a few different budgets and skill levels. So let's get to it. StickyBones has the advantage of being able to be animated directly onto a metal sheet thanks to the magnets it has in its feet, and that is where the performance stage comes handy. You can potentially place that anywhere and animate on it. However, you also have the ability of using tie downs like you would for a traditional puppet, or you could also use screws that you would come and fasten from the top of its feet. If you want to use tie downs, you need to build a set in a way that allows you to access from underneath, and we will show you how in a bit. The overall concept to keep in mind for stop motion animation when you are setting up is that you need to be in complete control over the environment in which you animate. Meaning you don't want anything changing or moving that is not under your control. Let's start with the floor. Best floor to animate on is a hard surface that won't ondulate over time or move when you walk around it, such as concrete or tile. If your only option is to animate on carpet, then you will want to make sure you are animating on top of a heavy piece of furniture to reduce the chance of it moving while you animate. You can also make one yourself, and we will show you how we made ours later. Then if you have the right floor for it, glue that stage down to the floor. Either hot glue it down directly or lay down some gaffer's tape first and hot glue your set onto that. If you're using the performance stage on top of your set, also secure the performance stage itself. You don't want that to slide around. You can use double-sided tape. I use Top Stick, which is a double-sided tape for toupee, and it works great. Another thing to think of when choosing your shooting stage is ergonomics. Are you going to be standing up, sitting on a chair? Is there going to be space for your legs? You want to configure your set to be comfortable to animate on. So here is an example of a piece of furniture that we chose to shoot the teaser on. It's a kitchen island solidly bolted to the floor in an Airbnb place that we rented for the shoot. We clamped an MDF board to create the decor, and then we taped a couple of performance stages onto that, and voila! Now that we are in our studio, we have a more proper and versatile animation stage to shoot onto. It is designed to be super sturdy and to allow for tie downs if we want to. We have access underneath, and the top can be unbolted as well to be replaced if eventually we drill too many holes, or if we want to change it to a different material, like a metal sheet for instance. The height here is 43 inches high, and that allows me to rest my elbows nicely when I animate to avoid back pain and fatigue. The top is 3 feet by 3 feet, and that's plenty to practice. And if we want to build a bigger set, then we can build another module like this one. However, keep in mind you can make a simpler and cheaper version of this, especially if you don't care for a removable top. As long as you make sure your stage is sturdy enough, then you'll be good to go. Next up, we will look at lighting. So stay tuned and I'll see you there. Ciao.